Rape of Nanking. In the 1930s, the Japanese wanted to conquer all of Asia and slaughtered anyone who resisted. Japan was motivated to colonize because their mindset was that they only viewed themselves as humans, and they despised China due to the high amounts of resources they had. Due to China's refusal of the Japanese invasion, Japan began to imperialize China. In 1937, Japan launched an attack on China. Compared to Japan, China had little military-industrial strength, few mechanized divisions, and virtually no armor support. About 300,000 lives were terrorized and over 80,000 women and children were brutally raped. Before Japan's invasion, China was a wealthy country with many natural resources to offer, but in 1938, the wealth of China was in Japan's grasp. Due to this massacre and war, both countries were socially impacted. Japan controlled nearly half of China's population. In 1934, the Mao Doctrine declared that China was officially within Japan's sphere of influence, which politically affected both countries. The Mao Doctrine was a government policy that stated Japan assumed the total responsibility for peace in Asia. The U.S. saw how powerful the Japanese military was and decided to stop selling resources such as oil, rubber, and metal, which economically affected them. The short-term consequences were that the people who witnessed this have been traumatized and developed psychological disorders because many civilians were killed, raped, or abused. The long-term consequence of this domination was that China's military grew stronger. The legacies that remain today are that China doesn't speak Japanese, and up till today, there's still tension between the two. Despite compelling documentary evidence, eyewitness accounts, Japan continued to reject charges that war crime and atrocities that occurred. The debate continues as many Japanese find it difficult to accept the past actions of the imperial army, while some search for the truth. The aftermath. Japan's troops formally surrendered on September 9, 1945.